Hey folks, Doff and Dale here, and I've got a stack of CDs to show, and they are from The Great Escape. This is a pile of CDs that I picked up at on November 9th, and the reason why I remember that date so precisely is because that was the day that I got my first round of Botox injections for migraines. So I had gone out past The Great Escape, out to the hospital where I had the procedure done, and then on my way back into town, I decided to stop there and look around. And I found some great stuff. This is very much a thrift type video because it was all used. Most of the CDs were, the ones that are in the white sleeves were only a quarter because they just come with the front booklet and the CD. The other CDs, most of them were $1. There might have been a few at the end that cost a little more. I probably paid more for the 2 DVDs I'm about to show you than anything in this pile. But let's get started. So, man, I'm a big Godzilla fan. So they had this for a couple bucks. Yeah, it's a cartoon, but that's okay. I'm that big of a Godzilla freak that, yeah, I'm going to pick it up. The other DVD is of a concert that, I've had the studio album on CD for the longest time, and that's Ricky Skaggs, Soldiers of the Cross. I love bluegrass. The only part of country I don't really like is kind of the modern pop stuff. But I like old time country. I like Texas swing. I like bluegrass. And yeah, so Soldiers of the Cross, gospel bluegrass, man, of course I'm going to pick it up. A lot of bluegrass in these. These were a quarter piece. And CD and front booklet. And I can live with that in these little sleeves. That's okay. And the first one, of course, is Alison Krauss in Union Station. I guess it's self-titled. Then they also had Alison Krauss in Union Station, So Long, So Wrong. They also had Alison Krauss in Union Station, Lonely Runs Both Ways. How about Alison Krauss in Union Station, New Favorite? And then Alison Krauss I can't read that like that. Now That I've Found You, a collection. So I guess this is a greatest hit CD. Then I got some I Love It. I got one of the Millennium collections on the Allman Brothers. Now we're talking. How about Grateful Dead Best of Comp? Got Stevie Wonder Best of Comp. The Definitive Collection, I think is what it's called. Then I found the Beatles Anthology 1. So I guess I'm going to have to see if I can try to find the rest of the Beatles anthology. Now let's get into the rest of the CDs. I found a couple of Christmas albums. One is a comp called Yule Struttin', a Blue Note Christmas. This has got some, man, what an outstanding lineup on this comp. Yeah, you're talking guys like Chet Baker, Count Basie, Joey Calderazzo, Dexter Gordon, Elaine Elias, Lou Rawls, Diana Reeves, John Schofield. Man, there's some outstanding people on this. Then I also found Tony Bennett. This is featuring the Count Basie Big Band, Swingin' Christmas. Gotta love some Tony Bennett. We weren't done with Allison. I found Forget About It, which is, I guess, her without Union Station. Found jazz trumpeter Arturo Sandoval. This is called Danzone or something like that. Dance On. Looks to be an interesting. I'm thinking it's probably going to be heavily Latin jazz, which is really cool. And there's a few people I recognize on here, like Gloria Estefan, Danilo Perez. Yeah, that's going to be a good one. Found a contemporary Christian album called Bebo Norman. Myself When I'm Real. I guess I'm just intrigued by that title. I've never heard this guy, but I'm willing to give him a shot. Then found a couple of Gaither vocal band albums, and for $1, not going to pass those up. This is Loving God and Loving Each Other. Quite a lineup there. And then Still the Greatest Story Ever Told. And a stellar lineup here too. You know, you got Guy Penrod and David Phelps in the band. Both of those guys can go. Next up, we got some blues. Bonnie Raitt, Dig In Deep. She's so good. I like these Millennium collections. They seem to be well put together. Got one on The Who. My second Jethro Tull CD, Thick as a Brick. I've got Aqualung as the other one, so trying to get to know that band a little bit better. And then finally, one of my favorite bands, Kansas, extended versions. So I was thrilled to pick that up. Live versions of their classic hits. Yeah, just love some Kansas. And that is the little pile that I picked up after I got 31 shots in my forehead, scalp, and neck. So, yeah. I'll have to make another video talking about kind of updating how I feel about all that stuff, but we won't go into it here. But yeah, I was having kind of a rough day, and it was nice to go in and pick some stuff up and pick it up cheap, and not spend much money. So yeah, that's it for this video, and got a cat on my arm, so I'm gonna let you all go. Thanks for stopping in, and until we do it again, peace.